Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025, and not Tuesday, November 5th, 2024, but I am doing an archive puzzle today. This is a puzzle that I did a few weeks ago, so I've already done this one, but long enough ago I think that I won't immediately remember all the clues. I do remember the theme, but I'm not going to just fill those in. But the reason that I'm doing this puzzle over again is because I quite enjoyed it, and I think it would be fun for people to see. This puzzle is from well before I started my channel. So it's a puzzle by Evan Kalish, and this was it's edited by Joel Faliano because this was when Will Shorts was away from his post. And you can see it's got these little thick outlines on some of these sets of squares, so we'll see what that's about. So this is an archive puzzle from Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 that we'll get right into. Okay, quoth. Quoth the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. Quoth just means said. Ray of Barbie, this is the actor and singer Issa Rae. Precipitation unit is probably like a drop of rain, I think. Therefore, usually they want something like either like ergo or something like and so for this, for therefore. Parental punishment that might be circumvented with an iPad. Something like no TV might work. I mean, it's kind of an archaic form of punishment at this day and age, but I think that might be what they're looking for there. What a host might offer a first-time visitor, they might take them on a tour of their place. This looks a little weird though with DT here. Let's keep going. Tarnishes, not sure, but this looks like it might be an S at the end. Opposite of no-nos could be do's, like if something is a no-no, you're not supposed to do it, but if it's a do, do's and don'ts, in other words. Could be that. Let's see. Professional pitchers. Like with the question mark there makes me think it's going to be like a ad person, like a marketing kind of person. Like someone who pitches an idea. Not sure though. Pulitzer winning author James. I don't know. Nada could be nil or zip or something like that. Okay, let's do some downs. Makes out to a Brit. So the British word for kissing is snogging, so this could be snogs. Farewell, probably looking for adieu here. The French, I mean, literally it means to God. I wonder what the full sort of expression of that would be. A speck in the sea could be with 5 letters, maybe something like an islet, a little island. Tarnishes could be soils, maybe dirty something. Pretty blank picture, pretty as a picture. James A.G., I guess, Pulitzer winning author. That sounds familiar. I don't remember what he wrote. Hindu aphorisms. I think they might be looking for sutras here. Sutras are just verses from scripture, but some of them certainly could be sort of aphorisms or a little instructional guidance, bits of guidance. Demand could be to insist. If you demand something, you could insist on it. Hand sanitizer alternative, we could just use soap. A city with the Mississippi River spanning Eads Bridge. Abbreviation, is this St. Louis? St. Louis? St. Louis? St. Louis? Never remember how to say that. Nada, looks like it's going to be zip. And then what a shock could be a zap. Zip and zap. Crossing each other, that's fun. Not a lot you can do with Z's in 3 letters, so zip and zap makes sense. Unsubscribe without could be opt out of like marketing emails, that kind of thing. Part of the mouth known as the palate is the roof, which mine is still healing. What else? Professional pitchers. Maybe this is not marketing people, but sales reps. Would that make sense? Billing increments. PRs? That doesn't make sense. Maybe this isn't drop. Billing increments could be hours. 4 in a quart. There are 4 cups in a quart. Precipitation unit. Huh? Number of carolers. Oh! Precipitation could be measured in inches, and this could be not the like 3 or 4 or 5 carolers, but a number, like a song that a caroler might sing. Another word for a carol, Christmas song, is a Noel. Noel is also the French word for Christmas time, but it's also a word for a song of Christmas. Herb used in stuffing, sage most commonly. Rosary prayer could be Ave Maria, I guess. Claws badly could be mauls, a word often used with animals that have claws. They have issues in brief. They, again, here with that kind of pronoun in this clue, probably the they is what you're looking for. So in brief, I guess mags, like magazines. That sounds fine. Go ahead. What? I don't know what that is. Neighbor of Niger and Senegal, both countries in Africa. 4 letters with an M at the beginning. I'm guessing this is Mali. Cotton gin inventor Whitney, that's Eli Whitney, the inventor. Terminus could be the end point of a transit line or something. Franklin of Motown is Aretha Franklin. That sounds fine. Go ahead. Could be I trust you. Ring light. So not a kind of a ring light that you would use for a video shoot, but for a photo shoot, but rather a light in the form of a ring that might go above your head, so a halo. What was founded as the Collegiate School in Killingworth, Connecticut? Well, with Connecticut, we're probably looking at Yale here, and the crosses seem to support that. One sharing a common cause could be your ally. Marina markers, markers in a marina to direct boats, could be buoys. Part of a dollar sign could be the S, the S that's part of the dollar sign, and usually, or the way that the letter S is spelled out is like this, ESS. Trio collected by a bases clearing hit for short. In baseball, if the bases are full and you get a hit that clears the bases in the sense of drives all 3 of those runs in, then you would get 3 RBIs, 3 runs batted in, as a statistic for that play. A nail polish brand, I always forget what these are. Is it like this, EPI or something like that? I don't remember. OP, maybe it's OPI. A wrinkle-faced pooch could be a pug. President number 41, Bush Jr., is that right? Pregnancy docs are OBGYNs. Fallopian tube traveler is an egg which travels down the fallopian tube. Citation shortener, usually they want et al, short for et alii, to abbreviate a long list of contributors or authors. Singer Chapel Rowan. Crocs tip. Know what we're looking for there. Nocturnal reef hunters. I've learned that there's a couple of marine predators that show up in the crossword a lot. One is the orca, another one is the eel. Croc's tip. Oh, croc as in the shoe and not the animal. The toe is the tip of the croc. Lays into. Has at. If you lay into someone with, like, you're yelling at them, you can be said to have at them like that. Fashion designer Kate. This doesn't look right, does it? Orangutans, for example, orangutans are forms of eights. Maybe this is not Bush Jr. Bush the second? I don't understand. Bush Senior? Maybe it was Bush Senior. Oh, that could be Kate Spade. There we go. That makes more sense. Extend as a membership could be renew, to renew a membership. Downcast could be sad. A pose performed on a mat, as in yoga, is an asana. Crossed a kiddie pool, perhaps. If you're crossing a kiddie pool as an adult, you're likely not swimming, but wading. How adorable reactions, awes, and to ruminate in frustration is to stew. Brushing, flossing, etc. are all examples of oral care. Impressive note for a soprano could be a high C. I wouldn't be able to get that without the C at the end there. Ludwig Mies van der something, noted mid-century architect, no idea. Blank contendere, noli contendere. I think it's Latin, but I think it means don't argue. Noli for sure means don't. Contendere is a verb. I think it means argue. Don't argue like that. Like triple word squares in Scrabble. Are they red? They must be. To move informally, or a move informally. I don't know. Milky Way shape is the spiral, right? Move informally. Move. Am I missing something? Is this not noli? Is it nolo? No. Move. We'll see. What else? Oscar nominee for Network. I don't know. German Mr. The title Mr. is the equivalent is Herr in German. Here is a better blank and a better idea probably. To forego humility is to brag. If you're not being humble, it could be bragging. Base times height over 2 for a triangle is the formula to derive its area. Apprehend as in a criminal is to nab. This looks like it's going to be Ned Beatty. That's the name of an actor. It puts the icing on the cake. Oh, what are those things called? Piping bag? Yeah. Pig food, I guess, is just slop. Creative spark for short. Inspo, short for inspiration. Lies down for a bit. Naps. Genre for BTS, they're a K-pop, Korean pop group. Gross could be ick. And then this looks like it's going to be California rolls. Popular sushi items depicted 4 times in this puzzle. Okay, we're going to look at that in a second, but this one, I guess it's going to be nolo contendere. So I was wrong about that. But move informally, then I guess it's going to be relo, like a relocation if you're moving. So let's see. Okay. So let's check out these California rolls. So we had these sort of blocked off sets of letters here. And if we look at this one and the letters, if we start on this S here, we've got S-A-N-D-I-E-G-O. San Diego is sort of rolled up into this little maki piece here. What's this one? Starting on the C here, you have Cupertino. Here, starting on the L and going counterclockwise, you have Long Beach. And here, starting on the P, again counterclockwise, we have Pasadena. So that's quite fun. We have 8 and 9 letter names of places in California that are all sort of rolled up into this little maki shape to imitate these, to make up these California rolls. And I thought this was just such a fun and fresh idea. And this pairs, I guess, quite nicely actually with the puzzle from today, July 29th, 2025. If you haven't watched it already, stop here so I don't give away the theme, but I'm gonna spoil it in a second here. The theme for the Tuesday, July 29th puzzle was the town of Bend, Oregon, and the puzzle creator Peter Gorman had bent the name Oregon into various shapes in that puzzle 7 whole times in a Tuesday puzzle, which is quite impressive. But in this one, Evan Kalish has rolled various places in California up into these little California rolls. So that's a super fun way to get in a Tuesday theme, I thought. Anyway, any other interesting clues in here? This one got me both times. As I said, I did this puzzle before a few weeks ago. I didn't really remember many of the clues, as evidenced by my being tricked by this one. I had a drop, and in fact, I remember when I read the wordplay column after completing this puzzle for the first time, the columnist also had drop in here at first. But we're not looking for a drop of rain, but in fact an inch of rain here. This one took me a while, just because when you get IT at the beginning of an entry, you don't expect the I to be on its own. You expect it to start the thing, but it eventually you'll be able to parse it correctly to get I trust you here. This is a good bit of wordplay. Professional pitchers, people who pitch, I guess, products or services, could be sales reps. Zip and Zap as crossing entries here for Nada and What a Shock as the clues. Quite good. What else? I think the rest of them are... I don't think there's ring light actually is quite clever too, as a clue for a halo. And number of carolers. I think this one took me a few seconds both times to get. Not a quantity, but a synonym for the word number. And I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this blast from the past, this little dip into the archives here from Tuesday, November 5th. If you did, maybe drop a comment to let me know. I can certainly do more of these. There's plenty of great puzzles in the past that I would love to revisit, or even do some that I haven't done as sort of little bonus extras. But I will be posting this at some point this week, maybe not today. So look out for that when it drops. Give it a like if you like this one, and do subscribe so you know when I post the next one. But that's all for today. We'll see you on next time for the next daily crossword. Cheers.